What's going on, everybody? King Bob, minus the other two musketeers. But I have an expert with me because I am opening something that he drove me to purchase. He didn't drive me to purchase it, but seeds were planted, trees grew, and money was spent. But before I get into
Yes,
this,
I take full credit for that.
I got something in the mail that I'm going to open real quick that could have been included in yesterday's video, but it didn't get here till today. But these are the last of the Whatnot comic books that I picked up. These are from Battleground Comics by way of Dalton, Georgia. So obviously did not take long to get here. What's going on, Stephanie? And I've got 5 books here. No particular order, but I picked this one up. It is the Venom verse. I'm gonna see if I can make myself bigger. I'm up. I think this will work.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go. That is Venom verse number 3. Obviously, it has Venom as Deadpool, which is friggin' awesome. And then I'm a fan of a certain person behind me. We got Amazing Spider-Man Gang War. That is number 284. Obviously, you got Hobgoblin and Green Goblin and a bunch of other badasses on the cover. So I had to get that one. Another one. Another Hobgoblin. Then I also picked up... I don't know why I picked this one up, but I did. I just thought it was a pretty cool friggin' cover. That is The Amazing Spider-Man number 43. And another badass cover, which is this. You got Red Hulk and Wolverine. That is Avenging Spider-Man number 1. But enough of that. Y'all didn't come here to watch me open up comic books. You came here to watch me open up what's in here. And it's ironic because I've had 2 packages come this week from the north that didn't give me any kind of indication that it was moving. I mean, obviously it said like picked up or whatever, but this just showed up today. No tracking whatsoever as far as updating it, I should say. Obviously they sent tracking to let me know it was shipped, but I don't know how. Damn. This might take a minute, so grab a snack, go to the bathroom. I'm trying not to damage what's on the inside of this thing. These are really strong and some really strong tape, so greatly appreciate that. But there we go. We picked up the Creatives. It's their booster pack. I took on all out and gotten the like big old box, but
Oh, you didn't? I thought you did.
Well, no, I got I got the $50 box.
Oh, okay.
But obviously, I'm gonna buy more. I just wanted to make sure. I mean, I don't want to say I want to make sure I liked them. I just didn't have. Let's be honest. You saw my video. I spent a whole butt ton of money on comic books, but so I'm just gonna get right into it. Smitty is here because
right ahead, man.
I know very little about this, but I've said it on numerous toy chats. I was once like Smitty, but I was the Smitty of the Vinylmation World.
Yes,
Yes,
they're the creatives art cards.
So we are gonna
Bird brain.
got that.
That's one of my favorites of his, the Little Shop of Horror ones.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna buy more.
He opens the first one. He looks at the first card and he's like,
I'm gonna buy more. Yeah, Nikki Davis. Love that one too. I mean, honestly, again, I'm gonna love them all. I play hard to get. I play hard to get with this stuff, but I got that one. Is pretty freaking sweet too.
His set is cool. I don't know him as well as I know some of the other artists. Yeah.
Love that one. That is by Mad. He is from Kansas City. Yeah.
So most packs will give you a DIY card, which will basically be a blank that you can, yep. And what you do, I mean, obviously. So, I mean, I posted this one today.
That one's awesome.
My friend Skadoots did this one for me. And
yeah,
that's
I've got a funny feeling that I'm going to take my DIY cards and probably the next couple paychecks, and we're going to be buying some cards and stamps and sending them off to get done because
this is where. So the idea here is you've got the, I mean, essentially you've got the 200 base set of, you know, with the collaboration cards, the lenticulars. That's a collaboration card.
Yep.
And
put those off to the side.
You can color them in. I mean, Dave, you know, our friend Dave, he's done, he's colored in most of the ones he's gotten.
Yeah. Something tells me, like I said, I'm going to buy stamps. I'm going to buy something to put it in. And all right. I'll definitely, I mean, obviously I've got another 11 packs to go. So yeah, I mean that you know, and that's kind of what I want to do. You know, much like Smitty reaches out to people to have stuff created. You know, I did that years ago. That's how I have the custom pieces that I have. Is I reached out to people in the Disney Vinylmation community and stuff like that. So obviously, this is a cool idea. I just said I'm fearful of spending money. Obviously not. I spend it, but yeah. So let's see what else we got. I'm excited. I'm excited because I said I played hard to get for a while, but there's big things coming in the next couple of weeks, and obviously with all these DIY cards and stuff,
you send me a DM with your address, your mailing address. I'll send you a couple of DIY cards.
Okay.
I'd love to have you do one.
All right, so I'm just trying to keep these organized. Every time I clean my desk off, I do something like this, and it's gonna be a mess again. So we got Reese O'Brien. We got this one is pretty freaking cool too.
That's
Keystone.
Yes, I don't know him as well as I know. Like, I mean, a lot of people know Reese.
Yeah,
and Reese's work, especially with the tiny goats. And then, but that was one of the things.
That's a cool one too. Savart. I'm not going to butcher the last. I'm not the butcher names. I'm gonna let Smitty shout him out because.
Yeah, I don't know him as well either.
This one's
That's your foil.
Yep.
That's TNT Plastics.
Out of Northern Virginia.
They were doing Sir Juan. You got 2 foils?
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I got my DIY card.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, these are I've always, growing up in New York and growing up close to the Bronx and going into Manhattan and stuff. You go through Harlem and you see all the street art, and that's just what this reminds me of.
A lot of the artists started that way. Even a lot of the look at Fixed Temple, who
Yep.
we had on. He started out street art and sticker art.
All right, let me put that down. I'm going to post on IG that I am live for what it's worth. I mean, obviously, people can watch the. What the hell was that? that was IG. Oh my god, but yeah, I mean, and it's funny, talking to some of the artists that we've talked to recently. It was Ghosty name dropped a couple of people I dealt with years ago. So that's always, it's a small world, the the collector community, but also and obviously in your world is pretty small as well. I can't even type on my phone. Then yeah, tomorrow, obviously we can talk about this. You're going to the event tomorrow in New York.
Yep, the pop-up event. Yeah,
and I will be at Plastic Empire. Kind of thanking God I don't have the money to drop on.
Yes, but I need you to let me know if there's any chance for.
No, I already told you. I'm gonna camp out and we get there kind of early and grab some Martins for breakfast. And all right, so we got
Playful.
Yep. You got DIY card. Good God. Couture.
Yeah, his set is nice. This is all like classic movie stuff.
I'm saying oh God for a reason. I got another two foils in one, and that's the bronzer. That is awesome. Like I said, I can't. We got Mike Dye, that trap jaw. I mean, obviously, you can't go wrong with this. I mean,
there's a Prime.
God, I love
in
that
Prime
one.
We Trust.
Yeah, love that one.
Prime set is Prime set's funny and messed up like that. I mean, in a good way.
I mean, you know me. I enjoy the like obscure, random kind of like humor. So yeah, I can appreciate Meg Griffin taking the bathroom selfie. I can appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say, wait till you see the other two.
So we've got. So we got.
See, quick draw gets it.
I cannot wait to color that one in.
I said Dino.
And then another DIY card. Now let's see what we got. Our man Kendrick.
His set's sweet. He's got a cool set. All right.
That one is cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what's really cool about this. Son of a Saint.
That is awesome.
Um,
And that
is
one from your girl.
Priscilla.
Yep.
Is you get the exposure to. I mean, you're literally getting exposure to like 50 different artists. I mean, and for some of them,
and you know me, that's going to be dangerous.
oh yeah, oh no,
I'm
it is.
prefacing my statement now. This will be dangerous for me, and in a very good way, a very positive way, but it's still going to be dangerous.
Oh yeah.
What's
But
going
I
on,
mean,
Foot?
you've got some artists like Chris RWK, where I mean, the chances of you getting one of his pieces now are, I mean, it's hard to get one of his pieces because he does such limited items, and then so many people collect his
Well,
stuff
yeah,
now.
yeah.
I mean, to get it. So I mean, here you literally get at least 3. I don't think he has a lenticular, does he? Let me check. No.
All right, so we've got our DIY card. We got our collab card. That'll be another fun one to do. Then we've got that's awesome. That is Peter Van Flores. Then we've got
His are probably like the most like
artistic.
yeah, or one of the
You got it.
set.
You got a
Oh,
duplicate.
first
I
dupe. Up.
might be doing a giveaway with these. I don't know. That's awesome too.
Is that a Chris
Christopher
Luke?
Luke.
Yeah.
Yep. And we've got
Is that Bird Brain?
that's
Chicken head.
Creon Chicken Head.
Chicken head. Yeah.
I mean, that's just that's just sick. But right now I got one duplicate, so might send that to someone. Might just put that in my bathroom. I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, this is so tomorrow. I mean, there's going to be a bunch of the artists at this pop up kind of shop. So you'll be able to buy cards. You'll be able to get them signed. You'll be able to get the artist to do basically just a black, like a Sharpie DIY card. They're not going to be doing the color ones.
Quick draw. I'll probably sleeve myself too for protection with that duplicate. Oh boy, here we go. That one looks cool too. That is Marcavelli. Then we got that is cool looking too.
That one's a funny series. That one's a fun series. I like that one.
We got that is awesome. And another Reese O'Brien. I don't think that's a duplicate.
Nope, it's not. Another chicken head.
It kind of looks like Rocket League to me, but yeah, it's chicken head.
Cool.
Yeah, how many packs we got left?
1, 2, 3. 2 out of 3 for Reese. 2 of them.
Yeah.
For Reese and chicken head. That's cool. That's a good start.
And we're halfway through, so got 6 more packs to open. It's not as exciting as some people doing like Pokemon cards but this is just like awesome for me. to get something that I know nothing about and learn and grow.
Oh, and
Because
it's
obviously, my intentions with my collection now are to, sway away from the mass produced and go with the limited. Another DIY.
and that's where the DIYs are cool because now
Yeah.
you can have now if we send a couple cards to stuff. I mean, she's now part of the creatives,
Yep.
because there is a card. She signed it. It's an official card. She gets added in as an artist
Yep.
into, and because it's a limited, it's usually, in those cases, they're a one of one. So each person's collection can be
Yeah.
unique while still having the base 200 set.
Go to
I'll,
Smitty can probably find it faster than
yep,
I can, but if you want to put that in the chat for Twit Draw,
yep, I'll get that up. Just give me a sec.
I I see a familiar name. Yeah, that's a heavy ass trading card.
Surge.
We got a lenticular.
Nice. That's a
That's
good one to
awesome.
get too.
What?
That's a good one to get. I'm his Red Guardians and Nikki Davis's are those three are just insane.
Another
That's a dupe.
duplicate.
Yep.
Hang on. Where did my? Oh, there she is. All right. I'm gonna put everything together, and then maybe one Monday night we'll. Actually, you know what? Whatever duplicates I have, I will give away on Monday because we're gonna have Dave and play full on, and
Oh yeah.
we'll kind of do that. So, I'll obviously we'll open up the rest of these and see what we have, and I'll put a little package together for someone. But we got that is Vincent Scala. That looks pretty cool too. And we got Wet
His
Works.
yeah, Wetworks set is
Sick.
very cool. His
Oh my
his
god!
characters are just
And
they're
then
just cool. Chris,
yep,
RWK.
that's it. But I mean, I'm hyped with just like this would call them common cards, but like these, the foils are cool. Pulling
Yeah.
pulling a badass lenticular is not bad either.
Yeah,
I don't know like ratios or
the lenticulars are the rarest. So if you were getting a full box of 24 packs,
yeah.
chances are you would get 2 lenticulars in the box.
Don't tell me that.
So for you to get one with
12.
yeah, is good. I mean,
We got
that's
another DIY. We got
and the number of foils you've gotten is pretty nice too. Because
two
usually it's
collab cards. It's the
oh
same
cool.
one.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, zero productivity.
Yep. So we'll put that in with the giveaway stack.
That one out of
That is
that set,
awesome.
that one is the best card out
That
of
is
that
awesome.
set.
That's I mean, I just started a drinking game right now for the playback. If you listen this far, just drink every time I say the word
Awesome.
awesome
That's awesome.
because
That's a
that's another
another
duplicate.
another dupe.
Which I'm saying, if anyone's watching this and gets mad at me for saying duplicate, it's a good thing. That means I'm gonna give them away on Monday. That is awesome.
Night Owl.
Yep, that is awesome. All right, you got one. You got 4 left now.
Yeah, I mean, I got in on this when it was a Kickstarter.
Yeah,
Because I've been following Red Guardian, and when he came, when he like,
yeah.
how do I
Why?
want to say, when he first explained the idea, I was like, what? I was like, that's kind of cool. I mean, and at that time, I mean, there were still some of the artists that I follow.
There we go.
I mean, I was having, like getting your hands on a Priscilla piece, isn't always easy.
Yeah.
So El Toro,
Yep.
he's up near me. I think he's out of Philly.
Yep. You're repping Philly. Uh, you know me.
What
What
is
does
it?
that look like?
Theodora.
Yep. That is awesome.
He's if I hadn't already traded it to Surge, his lenticular is kind of cool.
That's awesome. And here's another familiar name.
Ganga.
Yep. Got 3 packs left.
Ganga's flying in from West Coast
Wow.
for tomorrow.
Well, I mean, stuff like that is cool to
Well, so's
do. I mean,
Priscilla. I mean,
yeah. I was
Priscilla,
telling,
Ganga. I think Mentos, Arizona. He's in town for it. Then you've got all a lot of the New York area.
yeah,
Playful's going up from Philly tomorrow. And then, yeah, I mean, there's a ton of them from the New York area.
and we got another DIY card.
Surge is in town from Ohio.
I'm gonna go ahead and put a. I'm gonna put one in here. I'm gonna put a DIY card in there. A DIY. We got a collab card and a couple dupes. So that'd be kind of cool. Yeah. Let's see what else we got.
I don't know that one off the top of my
That
head.
is Bird Brains.
That's
Reppin' New York. That is Tanavit 23 out of Singapore.
oh, that's the other one of
Armand Kendrick. Here we go.
Red.
Yep. And
That one's cool because that one, oh, Big C.
yep.
The red one's cool because that's all of his characters. So his clown, um,
Yeah, I'm gonna pull that one back up here. It's not that. There we go.
Chunder, and
Yeah, I mean it's just cool. It kind of reminds me of the Usual Suspects.
mhm.
Last 2 packs.
Some of them are designer toy artists. Some of them are like just artists. Um, some of them like Nikki Davis are more like street and sticker and canvas art. Um, where like Playful is a little of everything. Red's kind of like that. He'll do canvas, he'll do drawings, he has, characters that are, he does the designer toys on with Gory.
That is, I don't want to butcher the name, but Tunes Uno. He's out of Florida. And
Yeah. Oh, you completed that. You completed his set.
yep.
Nice.
Got Mob. And
That's the second one of his.
Last pack. Feels a little heavy, but that could just be me.
Ooh, lenticular. A second? That would be, for
That
the
would be
number of
awesome.
packs you got, that would be insanely good luck.
Well, I mean, it's Friday after all. We got DIY. That would be a fun collab card to color in.
Bird brains. Yeah.
It's not heavy enough for the lenticular, but that is sneaky. That one was cool.
Yeah, the foil ones, I mean, a lot of them are just so cool. I think that completes his.
I got double. I'm gonna go through it probably off camera, and we'll.
Hey, Pimka.
What's going on? Just getting to the end of my 12-pack journey here. But it's kind of cool because these two cards are from the same artist back to back. But so that
I don't.
that
Dave may have got.
includes
I don't know
that
if Dave
includes the
got
pack
something
opening.
from her from Booze and Buddies one time when she was on.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, and that's how I know a lot of the artists is through Booze and Buddies and Dirty Deeds stream.
yeah. And Booze and Buddies is a little late for me on Friday night, which is weird for me to say that I'm old, or I'm not that old. But like 9:30, 10 o'clock, I'm usually ready to knock out. But
Yep.
I will probably do the foolish thing and jump off here, go to their website, buy another 12. But I mean, out of all the stuff that I pulled, obviously you know what I'm going to pull or show, but
that
is awesome.
the lenticular. That's like I said. There are probably. I mean, that's one of my favorites out of it. That and probably reds are my two favorite.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go buy another do another 12, and then I've got all my DIY cards that we'll start getting people to do. Got my collab cards, which I'm gonna color in too.
Yeah,
And then, like I said, we've got our giveaway for Monday. Should be a DIY card, collab card, and then the duplicates that I got, which one, I don't even want to give this extra foil away, but I will, because I'm a man of my word. And we got the Meg
the other
Griffin.
thing is, I mean, if you get into, I mean, I think there is a Facebook group, but there's also, if you follow Booze and Buddies and you're in their Discord, they have a channel set up for trades.
Yeah, I saw that. But yeah, obviously the ones
do you guys
I'm
just
just
want the
horrible at trading.
foils? Are you guys looking for just the foils or foils and other cards? To all of them to get signed by each of the artists that I can get. And I heard from Red today. Red was on IG earlier. I know you guys are a big Chris RWK. He's not getting there until later, like 6-ish. So I planned on sticking around that late, but so I will do my best to get his card signed for you.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot of money right here. But like I said, over the next couple of months, we'll, I'll get with you and we'll map out a fantastic journey of these cards and my money.
Well,
But
once you get a couple more, packs opened and stuff, and you start, you get your binder and you get, your pages.
actually, a spoiler alert for a video coming out sometime this week. I'm just gonna throw shit on the ground, whatever. I already have a book because in my swap, I got my Star Wars cards, and there should be enough room in here. If not, I'll do another binder. Nope, not.
You'll need another. You'll need a binder.
Actually,
I did just the old 3-ring with the 3 across sleeves.
Yeah, no, that's not. It might be enough, but I'm not going to chance it. I'll just order one.
No, that's not going to be enough. Not for the 200 plus.
No.
Plus, I already know you've got a 3-tick coming from Playful.
Yes, I do. I cannot wait till that thing gets here because that is going to be awesome.
And I may have a surprise that's being delivered tomorrow for you.
Am I doing a try on camera?
Well, you won't get it for another week, or it won't go out until next
No, I know,
weekend.
but I'm saying whenever a box from you comes in, and I sit here,
you might get it. You might tear up. You might get a little. You might get a little misty, maybe. I don't know. Because
right.
I mean, you know, 2 of the things I have for you.
Yeah.
I
know. I'm trying to figure out a way to repay you on that.
That one I did because I wanted to. In the comics, because you like the classic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of everything. That's my problem. At least you can go like balls to the wall with this. I have comic books, I have autographs, I have handmade by robots, I have some Funko items. So, my money is spread a little bit thinner than, most people because I'm a man of many tastes. And, I try to
man.
I mean, but thankfully my autographs will be pretty much done, unless they can like miraculously bring back to life, certain actors that have passed on, but that'll never happen. So that's awesome. But yeah, then getting into wrestling stuff, but that's all the stuff you deal with when you're a collector. But definitely tapping into the creative community. It's something that's been long overdue, and it'll be cool to have the cards done because at least those. I mean, I can find like a decent top loader to like display them if I wanted to that way, or just put them in a book and just.
Well, I mean,
every time someone comes over, just flex on it. And then I have my checklist here too. I'm gonna fill in. I think.
Yep. I mean,
but
I can show you. I mean, it doesn't show up well, but yeah, I've got mine all checked off as I was going through. So that I knew which ones I had doubles of.
Yeah, especially going back in and getting 12 more packs, or if I want to get get a whole box, I will. I don't know. I mean, just do a whole
But then,
box and wait another couple of weeks. I'll just do a whole box instead of doing 12.
I mean, but the other thing that's cool is they have that space
Yeah, to
for
sign it.
signatures. Now, this one was a double
Yeah,
of one of the ones I had. I actually had like 3 of these. That's why I used this one. But I was testing paint
yeah,
pens
yeah. The colors on it.
to see which ones showed up well and stuff for tomorrow. So it's
Yeah,
but
I'm
but I
so
mean, you go
jealous.
to a con and one of the artists is there, bring your cards. You get
Yep.
them to sign it. It's a way for it's an easier way for you to strike up a conversation with the artist, because you have his card. Um, it's you know, and I've seen a lot of people posting when they complete sets. Um, when they get the 3, or if they get the 3 if they have a collab card,
Yeah.
or like Surge has 3 and a collab and the lenticular.
I mean, honestly, like that one card, made up made that was. I mean, I'd have done just pulled that one card out and be like, yeah, we're done. But I mean, it's just I'm looking forward to having a book where I can show people come over to the house. This is freaking cool shit right here. And doing this, I want to go back to that. I mean, I have I have the Star Wars cards that I got in my swap box. I want to go back and collect the Marvel cards from like the 90s.
Some of those are getting pricey from a couple of
Um,
people that I know that
like
have
going on
have
eBay,
some.
I mean, I've found sets for 60, $70, $80
Oh,
for
that
a
ain't
base
bad.
set, which isn't
That ain't
bad.
that isn't bad at all. I
Yeah,
mean, but and then you know, I mean, Red said that if this does really well, which I think it's been doing gangbusters, honestly. There will be a series 2.
that'd be awesome.
Um, so I know for me, I've got um, a sealed box that I'm leaving sealed
Yeah,
in
I
case,
that's a
in
smart
case
move.
we get a series 2, a series 3.
Yep,
To have
because
a sealed box of one, you know,
yeah,
could be worth something someday.
the people like me jumping in kind of after the pool's been filled and everything. You want to go back and try and get everything you can. So it's natural to hold back packs or cases and say, hey, in a year or two, if Series 2 comes out, say, hey, look, I got a case of Series 1. You want to buy it? Yeah, paid $90 for it, but guess what? $300 or 400 or whatever. It's a good
Well,
move.
honestly, I mean, that was one of the reasons I got the swag bag for tomorrow was, one, you're getting a case, which is normally 90,
Yeah,
89. So for $5 more, you're getting all of those collab stickers. I
nice.
mean, there's a whole bunch of collab stickers. Um, I know Surge and Playful they did like a 6x6 print
Yeah,
um, that's in
that's a
there.
yeah. I mean, it's weird. Like when I left New York, like fuck New York, and now that I'm a collector, and I look at like that would be fucking awesome to just be up in New York and be a collector. I mean, being here in Georgia, I mean, yeah, there's a couple of cool YouTubers and stuff, but just the art scene up in New York has always been there. I just never really paid attention to it. Yeah,
Right.
I was more focused on other things, but it's always art's always been something that I have collected. in one way or another, but yeah, I mean, it's cool to collect Funko or to collect whatever, but to have like a one of one or one of 10 or one of 20, that supersedes one of you know 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000.
Oh yeah. I mean, I mean, and how do I want to say? I mean, for me, I mean, a lot of it is, yeah, getting a piece from one of the artists that you collect that's a one of one. It's unique.
Yeah,
Nobody else is going to have it. It's, you know, I mean, I've got a couple of, I've got the one Playful Tech, that's a one of one. I
yeah,
just got you know, the Extruby Burger Dan AP,
yeah,
you know, one that I've got the Extruby one of one custom UFO that's UV sensitive. I mean,
yeah,
that piece is gorgeous. I mean,
yeah,
and it's yeah. I mean, but it's also I mean, you know, James and Lisa. I mean, they follow certain artists. They've gotten unique pieces before.
yeah.
I mean, I haven't showed this off yet, but I mean, Fett used to do those Skeletor Fett heads,
Oh, sick.
right?
That, yeah.
He knew I've been asking him if he was going to do another run of these. In the last box he sent me,
You put that in there.
he put this in.
One
First
first
test
test one.
pull.
Nice.
So like this, I'm never getting rid of this.
No.
I mean, with as much of FET stuff that I have, for him to give me his first test
Yeah, yeah,
on
that's
this,
huge.
you know,
That's it. I mean, in terms of stuff like that, that's like, you know, having a kid and be like, here you go. This is your kid now. I'm gonna make another one. But
yeah. I mean, you know, it's those kind of things where, you know, I mean, Dre messes with me about, all the artists knowing me. Well, they know
that's
me
a good
mainly
thing.
from chat, you know,
Yeah,
and stuff, and that's because, like I said, I mean, I was following, Playful, and then Playful and Fett started doing Booze and Buddies, so they've seen me in that chat for a year,
yeah.
you know.
I mean, it reminds me of me, like I said, 8, 9 years ago when Disney, and their Vinymations were huge. I followed and supported Rastop the Ton and RJ and Noah and stuff like that. Those are hitters from back in the day. That are still doing stuff now.
Well,
You
yeah.
know, it's funny because RJ Ink Bombers, Rast, and all them, they were in, we were all in a Facebook group together for Disney. Rast has done one, two, the two pieces I showed you, and then he did a full, not full scale, but he did a good scale model of the of Vanellope's candy car. Like he built a car
Mhm.
that you know over time the glue's failed on it, so stuff has fallen off of it. But that shit is 7 years old. I still have it. One of these days I'll pull it out and try and glue it back down and stuff. But he also did this for me, and this one, this will get buried with me because that
Yeah, but I mean,
I mean, yeah, Dre busts your balls and so do I, but it's still, it's I'd rather support someone that I can reach
oh,
out to and say, hey, hey Ghosty, what's going on? Or hey Playful, do this for me, instead of, I mean, I can't email, the different heads of phone to them and be like, oh hey, by the way, I want to, custom whatever. No. It's cool to have, and it's fun to, talk to different artists and get a different perspective on things. And it's weird. Actually, I found the first ever custom vinyl machines I bought the other day. These are the first ones I ever bought. That's Carl from Up,
Mm-hmm.
and that is Ellie from Up. That was done, seen in the movie where they're like kind of laying in the park on the blanket. That's what that was designed after. So yeah, I was just like Smitty, before Smitty was Smitty, buying custom artist work. The one person that Josh mentioned, or not Josh, Ghosty mentioned was crazy for vinyls, which is Josh Edwards. Shit, I've got 10 pieces from him because he was my favorite artist. He was my, whoever your true favorite artist is. Josh was that to me.
That would honestly right now that would be hard for me to pick. I
It
mean,
is
for a
hard.
while I would have said Playful, but I mean I have a ton of Fett stuff because he's done the Gnomes of Mandalore line. I
Yeah,
mean, and you know, I've done I've got I probably got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got what a couple over there. Another. I probably have like 6 or 7 pieces from Surge now.
yeah,
I've got 3 pieces from 4 because I have one on the way.
yeah.
From Priscilla.
But yeah, I mean,
Hopefully 5 after tomorrow. Haha.
I mean,
I'm not holding my breath, but
that is a cool part about the art world is you see someone's artwork and then you buy a piece and you talk to them about that process. And then usually most times it's, hey, I want another one.
back.
All right. But yeah, it's from and it's weird because years 3-4 years ago when I started YouTube, I was fun to go all the way, but most of us have branched off and done things are some people were quicker to the designer toy market than I was. Some people were quicker to stuff like that, and it is what it is. But I'm sure Smitty's gonna bring out some like amazing custom that'll change the world and blow my mind. I always say that, and it's always true because he does. I'm just. Sorry for the dead air. I'm just trying to reorganize my desk. And here comes something awesome. Nope.
Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. I'm just watching my phone go off.
But no, and it's kind of funny. You and I are going to be covering 2 what would be pretty big or pretty big events.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Shows tomorrow.
I'm gonna take what I learned from the Chomp release. I'm gonna get there at like 9 in the morning. I'm gonna stop off at my favorite breakfast spot. I'm gonna wait till 12. Go in, get some pricing for Smitty. Take some pictures. Try not to spend money while I'm there, but I'm gonna spend money at Plastic Empire one way or another.
Yeah, I may be spending money at Plastic Empire, and I'm not even there.
I mean,
I may
I'm
be
not
PayPaling. I may be PayPaling Bob a
That's
good
fine.
amount of money tomorrow.
I'm just gonna go in there and grab them and be like, "These are mine." And walk around the store with them. You want these? No, all right. I don't want that shit. I don't want that great piece of art. Oh, dude, that's part of it. That's the main reason why I'm going is the tacos and Coke. I haven't had a soda in about a month and a half.
You're gonna freak out when you have those. That's the real sugar stuff.
Oh, I know. That's like I said. That's why I'm going. That's why I'm going is to get free tacos and free Coke. I'm just gonna walk out with a whole bunch of Coke. Like you said, free. Take the whole case. Tacos are free too. I'm gonna take the whole tray. See ya. But yeah, I mean, this has definitely been fun. Don't forget to let us know how much we owe you as well.
Owe me for what? You don't owe me anything.
It's 20 bucks a signature. You can send it to me. I promise. I promise to send it to Smitty. I'm just kidding.
No, I mean, if from what I heard from Red, artists may be doing just plain like simple black or pencil DIY cards upon request. But they're not, any of like the colored ones, like the one I got in from Skadoots today, that they aren't going to be doing these because these take so much time and with the number of people they're expecting, it just they wouldn't be able to do it in a good way. But most of the artists are doing them. I mean, some of them are charging, but I mean, from what I've seen, they run anywhere from $20 to $30 a card, depending on who's doing them. I mean, I've got the 3 from Playful. I've got 2 more coming from him that I'm picking up tomorrow. I've got 4 cards I'm picking up from Surge. I've got the one from Skadoots. I've got one in the works from Big C. That's who I've. Oh, Priscilla's. Priscilla is supposed to have one for me tomorrow. But for me, I mean, that's one of the big things about tomorrow. Oh. Oh, for the swag bag? Yeah, you guys already paid me for that. I just have to get it out to you next weekend. And then
if you mix up those boxes and send that to me, I won't complain.
They would probably complain because I have their folder. Their complete folder.
No, I don't want to. Trust me, I don't want to stand between Pop Couple and their cards.
If you let him know, I'm more than happy to, if he's got it with him, pick it up and add it to the box I have to send back to you.
Who, me or Pop Couple?
Pop Couple. They said they know they have that Bird Brain has some stuff for him. So if he brings it tomorrow, because I know I've got a small box that I'm giving to Skadoots of a piece for her to. That reminds me, I've got to reach out to Juan Panda and have him send me his UPC for the swag bag that I've got to pick up for him. But yeah, I've got like a box for her of a couple of pieces. I've got a couple strolls that I'm giving her, one for her to customize for me, and one for her to keep for herself to customize. But I'm also picking up, like, Bunny Mischief did a custom piece for me that she's gonna, since she's gonna be there, she's just, she's gonna give it to me there.
Now buy some markers now, and now buy a book, and God, I think I'm going to freaking grade school again. Love it. But yeah, so need to figure out who I want to send these off to and get some cool shit back. Like I said, I will defer to you on that, and
Well, when you
I
reach
trust your
out,
judgment.
well, I mean, some of them. So like, I didn't pay anything for my 3-tick from Playful, but I sent
Yeah,
him like 9 duplicates I had of his cards,
yeah.
so that he could build out, because he was trying to build out multiple sets of his.
Well, that makes sense. Yeah.
So I mean, he was actually one of the ones at one point I had the most doubles of. So I was like, yep, I know he's looking for him. Give me
There
the
you go.
give
Grab,
me the
grab him
triple
by the
tick.
throat. I got your cards. I want a
He's like,
custom.
I'm like, can you do a 3-card panel of this? He's like, yep, done. I'm
Yeah,
like, okay, they're out tomorrow.
mine's gonna be sweet. I cannot wait to see it.
But I know,
He's part of it.
well, I mean, Serge has shown, or he showed off, well, during the week, um, when he and Playful were on doing cards and stuff,
Yeah,
um, as a promo thing. He showed off the two out of the 4 he did for me.
nice.
Um, I had him do his Chica as Batgirl, and then his little Coquito, the frog guy. I had
Yeah,
him do a card of him for me.
I don't know. I may get Playful to do another 3, but with his gorilla. I don't know how, but I'm gonna think of something kind of badass for him to do with that. Because I mean, you can't see it here, but there's the Plastic Empire. Um, they had like it's a Cobb County thing. The top one is Cobbzilla, which is the big chicken up in Marietta, against Kong, which is which is Genghis, which is Plastic Empire's mascot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know buy a Kong figure. I don't know why. I mean,
If they have them, a lot of them have been. I mean, the last one they dropped sold out like
I know,
fast.
I know. I want to have one just to say like, you know, Plastic Empire, hometown. Well, not hometown, but where I lived for a while. Because my chomps I got rid of. Only I wasn't collecting them, and I just got tired of being shut out, so got rid of those. But just one con figure would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I'm in no rush for that because going down a treacherous road of custom DIY cards now. But it'll all be worth it in the end because part of me wants to just send them to artist Matt. Just do what you want. Just do something cool. something unique instead of sending out, everyone. I want you to do a Ninja Turtle for me. I want you to do, you know,
Well, that's why for the one I wanted just, hey, do one of your characters.
yeah.
Do the the Kakito, however you want. Others, I mean, evil.
I love my ghost.
I'm bringing a bunch. I've got a whole stack of DIY cards I'm bringing with me tomorrow. I've got all
Yeah,
my doubles in
nice.
one box. I've got I've got two sets of doubles because I've got one box that has the DIY cards and like sets or cards that of people I know are going to be there. So I've got um I've got two zero productivity ones, because I told Ninjito I would get the zero productivity card signed for him.
Yeah,
I've got Dave's collab card that I've got to get Red to sign. Foxy's going, so Foxy's going to catch up with me tomorrow.
yeah,
Dave sent him a
yeah. He
whole
talked to
stack
me
of
this
cards
morning
to
about
get
it.
signed.
What?
I said Dave sent Foxy a whole stack of cards to get signed.
Well,
But
I
Foxy's
talked to him this
another
morning.
one
I
who's
told
new
him,
to this.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
texting with him earlier today, and I started talking. He's like, "I'm so lost." He's like, "I am not leaving your side tomorrow. You have been warned."
No, because he had messaged me this morning, about getting a card signed for me. So I'm like, playful. It don't matter to me. I don't, I'm not picky. Let's just say that. I mean,
Well,
I'm
I mean,
just
and once you get them all, you'll be able to pick.
yeah.
Like, plus, we're going to have a number of guys on. I mean, if everything stays the way Dre's got it booked. I mean,
Oh, definitely. I mean, I
like
trust
guys,
me.
I'll let you know. I'll be posting stuff in the afternoon and evening.
Yeah,
From there, I'm definitely going to be taking some video and pictures. But I'll try to do
I'm trying to
I'll do as
organize this
best I
stuff.
can by you guys.
Uh, so I had these cards all stacked up nice and nice. Now I have them all laid out on my desk. Trying to go through them and see how many sets I have, and let's see. I ain't doing nothing else tonight. If I'm holding you up, let me know and
No,
we can
I
close this.
mean, no, I can hang out for a little longer. At 9 o'clock, I'll hop on the Booze and Buddies Discord for their pre-show with Ghosty, just to shoot the shit with him.
Well, I mean, obviously I'm up, so I may just I may just follow you.
And
Well, I'm
then
trying to see which ones I have.
at 9:30, I'll get on Instagram for the show,
Yeah,
for the stream. I probably won't stay on all night this time because of tomorrow, but I'll be on there for a little bit.
I've had back in the day when I'm like organizing my baseball cards by like team. Like I got 13 New York Yankees. I know I had Reese. There we go. T Reese.
But I think Dre's got Mento booked. He's got a number of guys.
He went ham, and that's not a bad thing.
But
It might be a bad thing for my wallet after a while, but
yeah, I'm not sure when we're having Surge on, but those those guys. He's got Ganga booked. I mean, Ganga has been blowing up this year. He's new and he's new to the toys, but he's been doing street art for a while, and but I mean, over the years he developed that unique color palette of his with the pink and the yellow and green. And he's just been taking off. I mean, I've got.
What did I hit? There we go.
I mean, I've got this Ganga customized Surge GG.
All right, so I got 2, and then I got a couple different people.
Yeah, I mean, you've got 2 of a number of them, and I think you've got 3. I mean, all 3 of the base set for 2 of them, right?
Double checking myself. So I just threw shit everywhere. Yeah, I've got.
It's why your checklist is so important.
Well, that's the next step. Once I have all of like the ones I have 2 or whatever of, I'll go through and I'll mark those, and then I'll mark all my singles. That'll be a little bit easier to do. But I mean, I've got. I'm just making sure I get all the singles picked up here. So I've got a lot of 2s, which is good. And I got Armon. I got 3. I got 2 of the base, and then the foil. I got 2. I got a foil and then a base on one. I got 2 of the Reese O'Brien base. I got 2 of the Andrea base.
That's good, because the Reese ones were one of the hardest 3 for me to get.
Yeah. And as far as cards that artists have more than one with, just trying to clean this up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I know when I went through my first box, I had almost no dupes. I only had a small number. My second box, I had a bunch, but that was your second box.
Yeah.
And it took me. Basically, it took me 3 boxes to almost complete the set, and then I finished the set off through trades.
I'm just Angel ones. I got 2 on the Tunes Uno, 2 for Andrea, 3 for Armon, 2 for Reese, 2 for Quest 1, or that's probably what it is.
Quest 1, yeah.
Yeah. Then I got 2 of the 10 of it, 23, 2 bird brains, and I tend to have 3 bird brains. I have the collab card, and then 2 of the chicken head. So it's not bad. And that obviously we got Playful, and got Priscilla, and we got the Surge Lenticular. So I said I made it pretty good on my first box. Like I said, maybe this week or in this next couple weeks I'll get another box, and we'll do this again and see if I can't pull another lenticular or 2, and see how many of the sets I can complete. By then I'll also have a book to put these in. So for now I have to stash them somewhere where
they'll be safe and not get dinged up. Or
I mean, I have plenty of boxes to put stuff in. I'm just putting all of my my sets together, and then I'll have stacked with all my singulars, and go put my
I ended
surge
up
in a vault.
I ended up going out and getting the sleeves for the binder. I ended up going out and getting, like a whole bunch of the the hard sleeves.
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
For and then I got the thinner ones.
yeah.
I was like, I'm like,
I used to be like that. I mean, growing up with sports cards, I had the binder with the 9 slot with the 9 sleeves. Then I had the thinner, and then the top loader. I don't know what happened to all my cards. I think my parents threw them all out, and
oh
bastards.
man, I hate.
Because I had stuff from early
I
'90s.
think back. I think back of the stuff I had as a kid.
Oh
I
God,
mean,
yeah,
I had like the first 10 Star Wars comics. Those got thrown out. I
yeah,
had we had all of that first those first Star Wars, the Star Wars figures with the lightsaber that slid down the arm.
yeah.
It was, I mean, and you see what those go for now, and I'm like, oh, had all of those. Those I think went to my cousin, and
Oh God,
you know, he was, as he got
no,
older, I think he was like, he was blowing them up with firecrackers and
oh
stuff.
God,
Yeah,
no,
it's
no,
like
no.
you
The
think
worst for
through
me,
that, and you're like, God, what did we do?
no, the worst thing that I can like concretely remember is after my grandmother died in '96. My father, uncle, and my grandfather went through the attic and threw a bunch of stuff out. A bunch of the toys that they had for us at their house growing up, which I was an '80s kid, and it was He-Man. So I still had this PTSD moment of my uncle walking out of the house with Castle Grayskull and just tossing it in a dumpster. And 15-year-old me was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" But I couldn't say that to it was 15-year-old me. I can't curse out my father for throwing out toys. But 40-year-old Robert would go back in time and drop kick my father and take the Castle Grayskull, jump back in and sell it for $300. But I mean, literally, Castle Grayskull, most of the figures, He-Man, Skeletor, Stinkor, Merman, all that,
Yeah, my brother
all
had
the
all of
'80s
them.
stuff.
My brother had all of those because he was more 80s than
Yeah,
I'm a little more 70s and early 80s. He's more
and
80s and 90s.
then if I remember correctly, I hadn't seen the storage tote in decades. But when I moved to Florida, I had big Rubbermaid totes full with my baseball cards, comic books. Anything I had collected up in New York was in that tote. It was in my parents' garage forever. When I moved up here to Georgia, I didn't take it with me. And I think it got tossed when they had a major flood in the house. And no one knew about it for months because they were up in New York. I mean, I had like Derek Jeter rookie cards. I had like classic sports, like Shaquille, like just A Rod, Shaq, the whole 9 yards, and it's probably gone. I had binders full of the Marvel cards from the '90s. I had like it was like 91, 90. I know it was in like fifth, sixth, and seventh grade when I collected them. So it was like early '90s, so like 91,
Hmm.
92, 93.
I know which ones you're talking about.
That
I know a couple people that still collect them today.
that's part of the reason why I want to get those sets back is because that's what I spent my $1.25 on. Or
Hmm.
if I was quick enough, a 500 discount. Sorry, Squidgy's Dugout in New York, in New Rochelle, New York. I apologize. I ain't paying you back, but I apologize. But I mean, and it's weird, when we were talking to, I think it was Century about hunting up there and like the Bronx and White Plains and stuff. I literally lived around the corner. The one strip mall or the one little strip center had everything I fucking needed. Pizza place, bagel place, Carvel, and the comic book shop. With literally like 1, 2, 3, 4 was. I mean, I can go there. I can get
Perfect strip mall.
for a fat nerd. Yes, that's like my dream. I can go get pizza. Go to the comic book shop, get some comic books, some baseball cards or whatever. Go get Carvel and then walk home. It was literally around the corner from my house. If anybody wants to sponsor a trip up to New York for me, I'll vlog where I used to live because it was a little suburb, but it had everything I needed in one little freaking strip mall. And then like if you cross the street, there's a donut shop right there. If I didn't want bagels, it's a donut shop right next door. Oh god! But I guess I will log off here. That way, you have enough time. I have enough time to pre-game booze and buddies because I guess I'm not going to bed right away. Because normally I'm honestly in bed by now, unless it's Monday or Wednesday nights. But thank you, Smitty, for hanging out with me. Thank you, Pop
No, man,
Couple.
it's cool. I had fun, and
I did
like I
too.
said, for me, it's cool seeing you start to get into it, and then just seeing your reaction to
Well, I
the
mean,
cards themselves.
what's going on, Kenneth Bird? I'm just getting ready to jump off here, but again, I'm just I want to thank you for stopping in. If you want to wait for this to render and watch my reaction to all these awesome cards, definitely more than welcome to do that. But yeah, we'll definitely do this again. I just had to figure out financially where a full box fits into my budget, which will mean I'm just gonna eat ramen for like 2 months and we'll buy the
Well,
cards.
and once you get a few more cards in, I can help you with
Yeah.
some of my dupes and stuff. I have no, I'll send them down to you once we figure out what you need.
Now I know why people buy like Pokemon cards by the like buttload. It's fun to open. I had not opened a pack of anything except for like food related items in forever. So this is definitely fun going through the cards. But I'll leave you guys with this image
Surge.
and to show it again. I have to. I'll leave you with these two images. These two. All right. Again, Kenneth Bird, Pop Couple, Quick Draw, and Stephanie. Thank you guys for stopping in. And Smitty, thank you for hanging out. And
My pleasure,
don't
man.
forget, we'll be back Monday night, 7:00. Toy chats. I don't know who the ghost is. The ghost.
The guests is Playful and
Oh,
Dave
that's right. I
because
mentioned
it's
that earlier in the
right
stream.
before his auction.
Yes. So we'll be here Monday night with Big Dog Dave and Playful Gorilla. So we're gonna have a bunch of animals on here. We're gonna have a gorilla and a dog. No one else in YouTube is doing a gorilla and a dog. I'm just saying. No one is. Of course, I'm getting ready to sign off and everyone's coming in now. But wait for it to render. Watch the replay. What's going on, Ghosty?
Hey,
I
Ghosty.
can't leave now. Yeah, I went through my 12 packs of awesomeness and yeah.
He's hooked.
I'm screwed. I'm not hooked, I'm screwed. I am screwed, but I did get one of these. That's my flex for the night. That and I got duplicates of this bad boy. I have to show it again, Smitty. Sorry. I just love that card. I just love it. I'm sorry. It's just the
Just wait till you
randomness
see
of
the other two he did.
if one of them is Marge Simpson, I'm gonna have I'm going to have like triplet.
One of them is.
All right, so it's cartoon moms. So it's not so it's who's the other one?
You'll see. You'll get.
Is it Mrs. Cartman from South
No,
Park? That'd be kind of funny.
no.
All right, fine. I'm gonna buy another box now, so I can find out what the other cards are. But also Monday night we are if you're watching this on the replay, I'm doing a giveaway of some of my duplicates along with just my duplicates really. So we got one duplicate. Obviously, I'll show it again. Sorry. Got another one here. Then we got that's part of the giveaway, and then and then DIY card. So that'll be given away on Monday. I'll figure out how we'll do it, but I'll definitely post it on Instagram once I figure it out. But Ghosty, thank you for popping in. I have to do this since you're here, and since it's close to my computer. I mean, it is, and honestly, this is kismet. I had gotten this and I had purchased this. Didn't know what I was gonna do with it. Obviously, I don't want to drink out of it because this is now like a one of like three since Brandy pulled them off the website. So my ghost has a little perch, and it's off camera for now until I can figure out a way to fit everything I want to in this little like in this section right over here. What the fuck? Right here. This section right here. Because that has to go over the shoulder and then down here. Otherwise, y'all can't see it. Because back here, y'all can't see it that well. At least I don't think so. I don't know.
No. I mean, when you're big by yourself, you
Yeah,
can.
I mean, even still, I can't.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason I know the one thing is Fantastic Four is because honestly because of your video.
Yeah. But no, this will get reworked at some point in time. I don't know when. I had a grand plan of taking like all my comics, getting top loaders and command strips, and just going fucking ham on that wall. But that obviously that did not happen. As top loaders, I found out are really expensive for comic books, so that ain't gonna happen. But actually, if I can get this placed in order, I've actually hung one of my slabs already, and I'm gonna hang another one to have Marvel wall and DC wall. Now that I have a Marvel and a DC slab, Marvel one's hung up already. DC one will get hung up, and then I'll do a kind of a walkthrough of the apartment, which I've been promising for 2 years, almost 2 years. Still hasn't happened. But long-winded. We're leaving. The Smitty's got to go get ready for Booze and Buddies. I'm gonna grab something to eat and then get ready for Booze and Buddies. Hopefully, I can stay up and watch it this time. But I'll see you on Monday, Smitty, and thank you everyone for stopping in. And we'll see y'all next time.
Have a good weekend, guys.